And we should be live now. And there should be Michael.
Here I am. You see now up on the screen here it says live, whereas before it didn't.
Yeah. And it's switching. Yes.
Oh, maybe that was what the issue was.
Yeah, okay. And you sent me something on Hangout, so hold on one second.
Oh, I sent you Jamie's email, so you can send him a link if you want. Or if
Okay,
you want.
okay. Let me copy that. Invite. Click on that first. Paste. Invite. Invite posted. Okay. Yay. I don't know how we fixed it, but we fixed it. Now before the computer problems, what happened? What were we talking about?
I don't know. I forgot.
And my mother commented something on the last one, but it's processing, so I can't go back and look at the live chat about that. So hopefully she would come. Hold on one second. Let me send her a message.
There you go. Yeah, it looks like it's working now.
All right, sorry, I was using speech app to connect. That way I would type. But yeah, my mom. Oh, she on my channel. I call her Mama Murphy. That way, because well, it seems like when I first started this channel, it seemed like all the comments I was getting was death threats or racial this and racial that, and I just kind of get differently away from things. So Vanessa says you wave the magic fix-it wand and poof, instant correct. I threatened to slap the hell out of my computer is what I did, and it worked. But yeah. Yeah. My mom's been on the channel a few. I think she's been in a lot of videos. Hold on, let me. These puppies are yapping outside. That we've got them in a pen outside so they can run and enjoy themselves. Let me go check on them. Why don't you talk? I don't know what to do here.
I'll do a dance, maybe some card tricks. Unfortunately, I don't know any good card tricks. And I can't dance well either. And I can't see the side chat, so sorry. But hi, everybody. Oh, man.
Oh, their shade got blown off of their little pen.
Okay.
Vanessa asks, what's my mom's screen name? It is called Mama Murphy. That's what she goes by on her channel. Vanessa says, hi, Michael.
Hey, Vanessa. Hope you all right.
She's really active on the Uncle Jim's chats and Reloading Network and stuff.
Yep.
I actually I turned on Uncle Jim's mullet chat last night, and then not like 5 minutes later fell asleep.
Oh.
I was putting in a garden. I was tired.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, I'm not talking about I used machines to do it. Right, like one of those 10 tellers. I had one of those old style You stick in the gun, you twist it. You stick in the gun, you twist it. Hose and doing it like old school. That wears you out. Was it? I have to go back and rewatch it. I've just been too busy to watch a 4-hour live stream?
I think we kept it down to about 2 or 3 hours, but then after we got off air, we were we were sitting there talking to each other for at least another 4 hours, and it was hilarious because Jim was like, "We should have just stayed live."
Yes. I think that was like kind of the whole thing. This when I like the one and only time I was on his chat. Which, by the way, it was phenomenal. It was the night of the Ice Cream Warriors.
Oh, I think I was out of town. I missed that one, but I went back.
If you have not seen it, you got to, man. It was funny.
Yeah, no, I went back and I watched it. Wes Covina went out to get ice cream, and then Curtis went out to go get ice cream, and then somebody else went out to go and get ice cream. Yeah, it was funny.
Okay, whoa. My mom, which I've got to change her YouTube name for so she can be on here as she's supposed to be, said, "Thanks for telling my most embarrassing moment. Did you tell them? Also tell them the cops thought I did it on purpose and was going to arrest me." No. But after JH just joined. Hi, JH.
What's up, fellas?
Not much.
How's it going, Jamie?
Pretty good, man. Hey, Michael, we
Yes,
were
sir.
talking Saturday, and my phone crapped out. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get to where y'all can.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing.
Can you see me now?
Just your logo.
Yeah, we're just seeing your logo.
I think your camera's off. Let me make sure I didn't do anything.
How about that?
Yep. Now
There it goes.
Okay. So me and Michael were talking Saturday, and I was outside casting bullets, and my phone just died. And I looked at it, and I still had plenty of juice, and it said it died because of heat. And I looked down on this thermometer that I had out there, and I was out there casting bullets in direct sunlight, and it was like over 90 degrees. And the phone was in my pocket while we were talking. I had on black breeches. So, man, there's no telling how hot that phone was. I got in the car to come home a while ago, and my thermometer was over, it was like 89 degrees. And it's not even May here yet.
Wow.
So, Jeremy, I bet it's about that hot there, too, isn't it?
If I'm not mistaken, let me double check. If I'm not mistaken, it's 73 here, right now. But JH, well, I've got you here. I've got a question for you. Are you planning on picking up one of the new Henry side loading, the side loading lever action in 35 or 3855? I know you like that 35 Remington cartridge.
I do like that cartridge, but that 3855 is looking awful sexy, man. And of course I won't be able to do anything. Y'all remember a few weeks back I was in the hospital 1st of March, so I got doctor bills and stuff like that. But after I get all that squared away, I'm thinking, or I might trade. I have a Ruger Mini 14 that I very rarely get to shoot. So I'm thinking I might be trading it for something in the lever gun, more of a pistol caliber type thing. So I got that going on. We'll see. But yeah, I really, what I'm liking about that is the fact that you can still use the tube as well. So
yeah, That is a big. It kind of made me want it because that way I can take it up, set it right beside me, pull that tube out, and load it. That way I can visually look inside it and say, okay, it's empty. I know it's empty. Right, the lever, look in the chamber, it's empty. I know I can visually inspect it completely. It's empty. There's not a case stuck somewhere, and then as soon as I go to close it up, it magics into the chamber. I can get up to my hunting stand. I'm good, loaded up there. Sometimes I hunt and I'm like 20, 30 feet up in the air in some places. And that's, if I fall, that can set off of a lever gun because of the exposed hammer. Or really any kind of muzzleloader or really any kind of bolt-act gun that I have, because all my bolt guns are made in the 70s. So they're old and well used. So that's a big concern. So I kind of like being able to visually inspect everywhere nicely.
Well, you kind of hit the nail on the head for me right there, and the fact that not so much visibly inspecting it or nothing like that. I'm looking at when I get down out of a tree stand, get back to the truck, I can turn that tube, dump all the rounds out, and there you go. I run.
That would make that so much better.
Yeah, as the marlin I hunt with now, I have to. I have to run them all out, and it holds 7 rounds. So there's that.
Yeah.
Miss
Vanessa,
Kid, I definitely think a Henry would be fun in whatever caliber.
Oh, you can see the side chat. Okay.
I can now.
Okay.
I just got it turned on.
Okay. Well, I have it up on my second device so that way I can read it.
Well, I'm talking to y'all on my phone, and then I got my laptop. I would prefer to do it the other way around, but the message and the link didn't come through just right. So there's that. And hey, we're having fun.
Yeah. Michael, you asked about 45 loads and 220 grains, right?
Yeah. That's what Jamie and I were talking about on Saturday.
Yeah, okay. I have a question for you, Jamie. I have a Lee mold, right? It says 220 on the mold, right? But every time I weigh them out, they always come out 210 or 211. Is that normal, or is there something wrong with did my mold get mismarked?
It could be mismarked, but usually your mix can make that vary pretty substantially.
I'm using pure right now. I'm just running pure roofing lead because for my black powder roads, and those are the ones coming out about 210. I haven't tried any wheel weights or mixed lead yet for my smokeless powder loads yet. I just got a whole bunch today. I was actually going to make a video. That's actually kind of why this live stream is a little late, because I got at the local mechanic said, "Hey, I got a partway bucket full of wheel weights I need to get rid of, or it's going to cost me $250. You want them?" I said, "Yeah, sure. Just I'll go run by the house, grab a bucket." He says, "Don't even worry about it. You can take the bucket if you get it out of here."
Dang, man.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
You might want to throw a few pieces of wheel weight in it won't harden it up so bad that it'll make it difficult to load in your all revolvers. It'll definitely add a little weight to it.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that the pure roofing lead right now is already coming out heavier. I mean, is that that's why I'm not sure if my mold was mismarked because it didn't have no inspector stamp from, and so that kind of that upset me. There was no inspector stamp sticker, and so I have no clue who inspected this thing. So I don't know who to be mad at.
Wait a
Because
minute.
I ordered a 200 grain projectile mold, and I'm getting a 210.
You mean you got a mold from Lee and it was not inspected by Shirley?
Right? Well, if it was, she didn't put a sticker on it.
Inspected by Shirley.
Yeah, mine didn't have that.
Shirley's a popular gal. I tell you what. One of these days, I'm gonna go to Wisconsin just to meet her.
Yeah.
But I also mainly get my molds off of most of my reloading stuff off of Midway. Like, where do y'all get y'all's reloading stuff?
You want that one, Michael, or you want me to?
Well, I was just gonna say, these molds I got through some real odd website. It was like green something. I don't even remember what it is. And I went back to look to see if they still had, more molds and stuff. And the website itself wouldn't even come up. So I have no idea. But from here on out, I'm probably either going to use either Midway or, one of the other reloading supply websites like Mid-South or there's another website that I came across called Natchez Shooting Supplies, and they had a pretty good deal going. Actually, if you buy $150 worth of powder, I think the hazmat's free and the shipping is free, or it's one or the either shipping or the hazmat. I can't off the top of my head.
Well, that's not bad. I wonder if they had that for black powder. Because in black powder, you could easily go over that real quick.
Yeah. Not sure if they have black powder. For black powder, I've been going to powdervalley.com. They have good prices on black powder, and they have the Schutzen, they have the Swiss, and they have the old Einsford Go X. And I kind of want to get that old Einsford.
I get mine from my black powder from Powder Inc. because literally I can order it, tell them I'll be there tomorrow to go pick it up. No hazmat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're picking it up, you don't have to pay the hazmat fee. Hazmat is just for shipping.
Yeah, it was. And Vanessa says free lead stuff. Yes. And he had this weird. There was actually a lead ingot in there, which he said he doesn't know where it came from. It's just there, and like this round circular ingot, like it came out of a machine or something. That I was going to make a video and ask if someone knew what it came off of and what its hardness was and how to test its hardness. It looks like it's been beat up or something. I don't know. And I got another one. I don't know its hardness on. It's like just literally, I actually got it. Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I put my headphones in so I could hear y'all better. I was having a little trouble hearing Michael.
Yeah, I think there's something going on with my microphone or something. You're like second or third person that's told me that they're having a hard time hearing.
Well, earlier we were it was just locked on me and we couldn't figure out how to unlock it. So I tried to refresh it and the next thing you know it cuts us off. So that's why we got a new stream going. And I'm gonna have to put y'all's title, your channel name and link descriptions below because I like to do that when I'm with when someone's a guest on here and that they have their own channel.
Well, we're gonna have to do some shout outs, get your subscriber count up a little bit, bud.
Yep.
If someone subscribes to me, they become part of my family. because if you're willing to watch this weirdness, you're welcome to the family. In my family, we don't hide our craziness. We sit on the front porch with a bottle of Jack.
Well, yeah, there you go.
This is one of the ingots I picked that was in the bucket. I picked it up and put it up there. I'm like, I'm gonna set this aside and melt it down and try it out. I mean, it's dirty, but he found that was just in his. That was there.
What does it say on that bar?
Spar King Bladder BABBUT, I believe. And then the rest is so dirty it's Thai something, and then it's like it has to be cleaned up really good. It's dirty. You can tell it's an older bar, and it's got some. It's about 3 or 4 pounds just by itself.
Do you have any artist pencils? Have you not learned to?
Let me. I might. Let me double check. How about an artist set?
Take your and see if you can put a little indentation in there with your thumbnail.
Yeah, if we can get him an artist set of pencils, I can teach him how to test the hardness on it.
Ow! Stop my pinky toe. On the Sharps rifle, no less.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I have one out of this little kit I found at Hobby Lobby. Artist kit I found at Hobby Lobby. It just says HB on it.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Where'd my pencils go?
I mean, the lead's just coming on. I mean, just rubbing on, and that's it.
You're not putting like a little.
What was that, Michael?
Are you a little like indentation into the lead or no?
No. But if I'm saying this is like if HB is like the softest one anyway, if I'm not mistaken.
I got the whole set and the.
Take your thumbnail, Jeremy, and see if you can press a mark into it.
No. I know it's harder than pure lead, though.
Yeah, I might have, man.
You might have some really good stuff there, man. Y'all give me a minute. Let me find my stuff, and I'll teach you how to do that. 1 second.
Yep.
I can't remember how much I paid for this art set. Picked it up God knows how long ago. It's not been used.
Thing is, though, when you know, as soon as you put some heat on that, it's going to start changing the hardness too.
Well, I was able just to kind of bend the corner to tap it, but it doesn't really tell you much.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a set of wire cutters there nearby?
If
If it'll cut into it pretty easily, then it's pretty soft.
Hold on. You have to make me get up, don't you?
Just don't stub your toe again.
Yeah, on the sharps. Yeah. Hey. There's those bullets I've been looking for. And the reloading manual I was looking. There we go. I have these. They're my stripper / cutters. Find a corner if I. And they just nipped a piece off. This nipped a piece off. Let me see if I can do it on camera.
Yeah, that's pretty soft then. Probably at least 90-some% lead.
Oh, if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes. See?
Yeah.
Just hard to get a hold of a spot.
Yeah.
So now I got lead all over my table. I'll probably use it for my smokeless rounds. Then recover it. Thank you for laughing at my pain, Jane Murphy. I have a feeling that's... Vanessa Key, no, it just says HB. I have like one pencil in the set. I mean, this is literally the whole set. I think I paid like 50 something bucks for it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, these bullets that I start, they're made out of pure lead, and you can tell I just put a little. You can put a little dent in with just the tip of my nail. And part of the reason why I ordered these two, said, if they end up not working or I don't really like them or whatever, it's lead, so I could just melt them down and.
Yeah, well, if they don't work, you can send me a few.
I'll send you a few.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll send you a few.
That way I can test, that way I can test them, and I'll be able to send you back some of the Lee real bullets, and so you can test them out. Because I don't know why, but they seem very accurate out of mine.
Well,
and I'm going to, like I said, going to be doing a little fundraiser to get some more molds by selling these. I just need I think it's the ones that I need for the 44 and the Sharps, the 54, even though it's marked as a 52, it's actually a 54. You can even see them in the video loading into it's like 529, I believe, diameter, loading into a 54 that you actually can see marked on it. He's getting something, Vanessa. So that's why we can't hear him, well, except when he moves around. But I'm going to be selling those for like $5 a piece. Just kind of help fund that project. And I got brought enough.
Can you see that? You can get these at Walmart for like $6 or $7.
Okay.
The one you have, the HB, is a 14 to 15 BHN.
Okay, well, I was able to take this and take a little corner off it when I was able to grab it. Grab a hold of a spot, and it was it was just very easy. So
okay.
We're figuring it's about a 90, maybe a 90% lead, maybe some other mix in. But I get it. I melt it down. I flux it a couple of times. It's going to add more pure lead to it. That stuff's going to come out, hopefully, and it'll be more pure lead than it would be harder material, so it'll be able to be used. Or I could just use it as it is and use it for smokeless rounds instead of black powder rounds, which is probably what I will do.
Well, it's pretty easy to test your hardness once you gather all your stuff up, Y'all ever notice just the last place you look where you find something?
Yeah. Oh, Hold on 1 second. I gotta say something to my family that's here.
Sure.
Some of my.
Yeah, I need to get some 4-wing musket caps so I can run my sharps. I still haven't done that, but I know that Powder Valley's got them. The shoots in. Yeah. They'll either got to buy in 1,000 or 5,000. I can't.
You mean these?
Yeah, I get 4-wing musket caps.
These get some RWS, man. These things are hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say you need like the hottest ones you can get for the sharps because the way it's designed, the spark has to go down, turn, then turn again.
Yeah, and
so
it's not a smooth turn. You can tell they just went
yeah, it's
and then
ding.
and then it. It's not
really
a
sharp.
they didn't try to turn it, you know, they didn't try to and then just but
Yeah.
I might be able to send you a 10. Just gotta find out the regulations about it and see if I can't sneak it in somehow.
There you go. Yeah, we'll do a little barter. I'll send you like 20, 10 or 20 of these and 10 or 20 of the.
Yeah, well, we'll work something out.
Did you cast those, Michael?
No, I bought these off of Track of the Wolf, and they're not expensive. They were like $12 or $13 for how many were they?
I think it's like 50 to 100, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, it's only 20 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only a 20 count.
Oh, no. Sorry, I was thinking about a different website, a small casting site that did sponsor some of my videos for a while.
I'll send you 10.
Hey, that'll give me. I'll be able to make some cartridges and test them.
Yeah, at least some. Yeah, just at least something to test something. Test out something new, something different.
Yeah, because right now the ones I have, well, this ain't for a 54. I'm out of 50. This is the 50 I have that I use mostly in my smoothish bore, and they work pretty decently in that.
All right, I'm gonna get a file and I'll come back and show y'all what we're doing here. Hold on just a minute.
What brand of cigarettes you smoke, Michael? Marlboro Reds. Cowboy Killers.
That's right.
Well, oh, I haven't shown you the gun rig I'm working on, have I?
Nope.
I just finished adding. Now, don't laugh. It's a hard cost until I can get my actual rig that I've ordered done. It's meant for another video, but I got my little primer or cap pouch right here. I got pistol after I get my cartridge box built and put on here. Well, put on here. I got it finished. I just hadn't put it on here. But it's I got a Hobby Lobby. Went and got a Hobby Lobby holster, a Mexican loop holster. Put it on there. I'm doing a video and I needed a gun belt, and I ordered one and I'm still waiting like 2 months later for it. I've ordered a double rig off of someone on Facebook and who does good work. It's just it takes forever apparently to get your order.
Especially if he's doing it all by hand and there's any tool work done on the leather too.
Well, I think he just what I caught him like in the middle of a huge order, and then he got a whole bunch more. But when I get it, I told him I'm going to do a review on it and put it as if he when I get it, if he'll send me the contact information he wants me to give out to people to, so that way I can give it to him so he can get more business because he does good work. You
Is that
probably
Leonard Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does some really good stuff. Real
Yeah.
nice stuff. I want to
And-
get a rig from him as well.
Yeah, I think the double rig I bought from him cost me about, I think it was like $400 for Remington, for a double rig for Remingtons. One normal facing one, and then one holster and reverse grip. Vanessa,
I got to mute myself because there's a plane flying over.
Vanessa, yes, we talked about this during last live stream. Yes, we know you roll your own cigars. I wish I was that lucky. Pattern needs to start
Vanessa,
buying for
you keep bragging
shoulder
about
holster.
you rolling cigars and you ain't sharing with nobody. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
now.
Yeah, send all your favorite YouTubers. Get in touch with them. Send them that you know smoke and like cigars. Send them one of your hand-rolled cigars. I guarantee you will be very, very well loved. Well, more loved than normal. And yes, if I'm not mistaken, he does do shoulder rigs.
I want a shoulder rig for my Ruger.
I always like the Dominican cigars because they're rolled on the thighs of island women.
What did he say? I got puppies barking behind me now.
Say that again, Jamie.
I said I always enjoyed the Dominican cigars because they were rolled on the thighs of island women.
Yeah, you can't beat that now.
I know it. Vanessa ain't going that far. That'll shut her up. Matter of fact, I'm probably blushing. But okay, let's expand on this lead hardness thought we were having. I've got this little bullet right here that I cast Saturday, and you can see it has wings on it. I didn't get the mold closed all the way. The rest of them I already threw back in the pot. So I'm going to.
I get about every 100. I get maybe 4 or 5 of those myself.
So I'm going to use this one to test the hardness for the whole batch. And what I did is I used clip-on wheel weights, and I put about 1 pound of linotype in with it. So this will give us a good. What you got to do is you got to take your bullet, and it works better if you're doing it with a vise. I dropped it. Go ahead, call me names.
No, we do that to you.
If you got a vise, you don't drop it theoretically, but you take a file and you got to get you a flat spot on that bullet, and it doesn't take very many strokes with a good file to get a flat spot on lead. And I dropped it again. We call that an Elvis. Back when Elvis made videos, he always would drop. Jeremy, do you have dogs, Jeremy?
Yeah, I have a German Shepherd boxer mix, and then my mother has a lab and terrier mix. Of some, I can't remember what the terrier is. And then they had puppies, and so now she had 6 puppies, and now we've got rid of all but 2 of them, but we've got a maybe on one of the others. We named them after all John Wayne characters, or characters of characters that he was in, like movies he was in. We've got Bull and JT left. From I think it was El Dorado, I believe.
I love John Wayne movies.
I grew up on John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, and Lonesome Dove.
Well, you had a pretty good upbringing then.
And yeah, and people wonder why I like revolvers.
Yeah.
And also, here's the thing: if I get a dud primer, like on a semi-auto, I gotta rack that to get it out. Revolver, I just recock the hammer and pull the trigger again on semi-autos. I mean, the double action revolvers. On single action, I just crack the hammer and pull the trigger again. I mean, for my everyday carry, I carry I got it right here. I carry this. Cartridge converted Remington New Model Army. My own hand loads. I want to get some hollow points for it, but I don't know any good hollow point for N45. That's not that I can cast.
Check out NOE, man. They make them. There's quite a few companies that'll take a regular mold and add the hollow point adaptations to it. Okay.
Well, I know a guy that makes custom molds, and I might see how much it would cost me to get one of his custom molds. And see if I can't get it like double lube group so I can shoot one that has like a double lube group side, and then one that's just a normal 45 projectile that I can load on anything.
I hear you.
I'm actually looking at getting one of them Kaido molds, but man, they're pricey.
I know. I was looking to those, and I think he's selling them for like $200 or something.
It's about $200, but it's a 6 cavity. So,
yeah, I mean, one dropping, you've got a cylinder full,
right?
And there's video proof of him bringing down boar. So,
yeah, he's dropped boar, hogs, deer, elk. He even dropped a black bear.
Vanessa Kitty, I watch westerns with my grandpa. He was my grandfather was for a long time my father figure, because my real father, well, let's not go there because I met him twice in my life, and one time he was fighting from custody from jail, trying to get parental rights from jail or custody, some kind of rights from jail. For reasons I don't want to talk about. And then my stepfather, he kind of just left because he wanted his Kate and Ethel at the same time. Let's put it that way. But yeah,
I'm generally frank and earnest with women. In Chicago, I'm frank, and in Wisconsin, I'm earnest.
As long as you can get away quickly, that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's right. As long as you got an escape plan.
I found one of the John Wayne collections at Walmart, and it's got like a whole bunch that I used to watch with him. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't The Shootist his last movie?
Was, yes.
Yeah. And I kind of like the way it.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it kind of symbolized his whole career. Is this, and then the way it ended, it was kind of like it was kind of like his goodbye, his swan song.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, if I'm not mistaken, he was in movies for over 50, maybe 60 years.
Yep. started in television and then went into movies.
Okay, are y'all ready to see this?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
I got.
We're letting you work and having a discussion to keep the people entertained. The 4 people watching entertained.
Well, I'm showing 4, and 3 of them is us, so I'm thinking it's just us and Miss Kitty. So, yeah,
Okay, well,
Yeah, that's fine by me.
that's fine. Yeah.
most people watch the replays anyway, and I get on here, I talk with people. I mean, I enjoy myself. If people watch, they watch. If not, they don't. I don't care. I mean, that's. I'm not going to force you to watch my videos. I'm putting them here because I can. I like making videos. I when I was younger wanted to become a director, but I don't deal well with other people.
I know, I do. Okay, so look, I got a good flat spot on the bullet. Can y'all see it?
Yep.
Yeah, I
All
can.
right.
Can you, Michael?
Yeah, I got it.
So we got a good flat spot there. And of course, that bar that you have will be much easier. Then you take your pencil. Where's my pencil? Right here. And you got to get it flat across the top. So you want to take it on the file and just get it flat. You don't want a sharp point. You want that pencil to be flat. This particular one is a B. And when I look on my chart right here, y'all can stop and take a screenshot of that if you need it. Then I want to hold my bullet like this with the flat spot where I can see it. I want my pencil at a 45-degree angle, and I'm trying to dig down in there. And you got to make sure that you're using the exact same amount of pressure. And if you look at the bullet on the flat spot, all B did was make a mark, a pencil mark on it. So we're going to move up to the next pencil, which is an HB, which is the one you have there, Jeremy, and it's rated at 14 to 15. If I can find it.
Well, while you do that, Vanessa says she enjoys being here. Well, thank you for enjoying being here. And yes, you do add. You add a lot of commentary. You've made me laugh over every time you've come on here. It has really been enjoyable.
So now we have the HB pencil. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That might be too. And we do the same thing. We take our flat spot on our bullet, 45-degree angle, with the same amount of pressure, and we slide it across. And as you can see, we only get like a pencil mark. So we're moving on up.
To the east side.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Oh, I know the song, but I can't place where it's from right now.
2B.
That's from the Jeffersons.
That's right. I used to watch that on TV Land.
Yep.
Okay, 2B is going the wrong direction. I got to go the other way. 2B is softer than B. 2B or not 2B?
That is the question. William Shakespeare. Yes, believe it or not, I am actually very. Well, a lot of people don't understand this. Yes, I am smart. I just don't act it. I mean, literally, I have read every Edgar Allan Poe poem that I could get my hands on.
I am a big proponent of Edgar Allan Poe.
I think I have read every Stephen King except for all the Dark Towers.
Ooh, that's a good series.
I'm currently working on the Mountain Man books, but I can't find those in order.
Okay,
Vanessa?
so we got a F. Again, the same thing. And we're starting to make a little dent. When I get this right, y'all going to be amazed. Okay, we're up to H. H is 20 to 22. And again, I'm getting my pencil good and flat. And let me show you the bullet. Can you see the flat part of the bullet? You can see there's no scratches or dents or anything. So we're up to H. And we're at a 45 degree angle with the same amount of pressure. And we got a little scratch.
So you just basically start, if you're not sure what it is, you just start at the bottom and you work your way up until you find one that makes a scratch on it.
You want to find the softest one that makes a scratch.
Okay. And then that from
Not
the chart.
A scratch. I'll show you when I get this one. These next two have got to be it because I'm running out of pencils.
If not, you got you a zinc bullet. You'll make Bullet Man happy.
See, there's a big jump on the chart. We go from H, which is 20 to 22, and 2H goes to 26 to 28. And this is a 2H. So yeah. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but Michael's muted. You see how it rolled up a little piece of lead right there?
I kind of can.
Well, that's what you want. So you're not looking to scratch it. You're looking to cut it.
Oh, okay.
There's two side by side. Get it over there where you can see it. You see it gouged it and laid a little curl up right there?
Yeah, I can kind of now better.
Maybe I'm too close. Is that better? A little farther away?
Right about there. Yeah, you can see it better there, I believe.
Okay, that's what you're doing. You're not wanting to put a scratch in it. You're looking to cut the lead, not scratch it. So you're wanting to lay up those little curls at the end of your pencil stroke. And with this mix right here, it took a 2H, which is 26 to 28, which is probably too hard for pistol bullets. So those pistol bullets I made are probably going to have to go back into the mix and make rifle bullets. So these
is there a way to soften your lead? Like, do you just add, like, say you cast it too hard, do you just melt them down and then say add more like pure lead to it and then kind of wax it together, or how would you go about that?
I would mix some of that stuff you're talking about, roofing lead or stick-on wheel weights. Usually runs about pure lead.
I can use stick-on tape weights in my Cap & Ball revolver, so I know they're pretty soft.
Yeah, you're looking at range scrap and wheel weights are usually about 11 to 12. Pure lead wires, that sheet lead like you're talking about is 4 or 5.
Uncle Jim is in the chat. Uncle Jim, if you want to come on, just let us know. You're more than welcome.
Jane Murray, I don't believe I know her. Hello, Miss Jane. Hey, Uncle Jim.
That
hey,
Jane
Uncle
Murray,
Jim.
that's my mother.
Mama
It
Murphy.
is.
That's Mama Murphy. That's the one that if you go back, that she'll take us. You'll I don't know if you see the snapshot, but she just takes a Ruger 1022 and just snaps it up and gets a headshot on a target.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want to be at the other end of a gun on her. And then I redid a shotgun for her. It had duct tape everywhere,
Dang.
like huge amounts of duct tape. You, I'm, well, I'll admit it, she embarrassed me, but that's why I told her hitting me with a car story. But I redid everything. I made it look like it brand new.
Nice.
Well, Miss Murphy, I just want to say that I don't know if you should be calling your son creepy on YouTube or not. That's hey, but shoe fits.
I think he was trying to say makes you creep, not creepy. Or that the fact that if you tell people you read that, you get called creepy. She has a problem. She's not good at texting. She didn't get into texting until I started texting, which I wasn't like. I think I was 18 when I started texting. I think that was like the first time. I had my first one at 16, I believe, because I had to have it.
Yeah, so these bullets are way too hard, man. I kind of messed up.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to. I mean, they'll be good for rifle, but they're going to have to be high velocity.
Yeah.
What did you cast? What did you cast them for? Like what caliber? I should ask.
30 cal, and I got a bunch of them for 9mm, but they're about twice as hard as what I need for 9mm. So, and
Couldn't you use them for like 30 carbine then? Or am I thinking like totally different dimensions?
30 carbine's not that high velocity of a round, if I'm thinking correctly.
No.
And Uncle Jim be on in a few minutes. He can tell us. Uncle Jim knows everything.
Yeah, that's why I subscribe to him. He's a. I like to watch people that are a wealth of knowledge, so that way I can. I like to learn something new every day.
Yep.
That was something my grandfather told me. If you don't learn something new every day, you stop. You stop growing. You become an adult, and it's no fun being an adult.
Yeah.
Uncle Jim says no, he doesn't. Go back, no, Uncle Jim. Yes, you do.
Hey,
You know more than this guy right here. I can guarantee you that.
well, like one of my favorite movies says, how smart or ignorant you are pretty much depends on what part of the country you're standing in at the time.
That is true.
See, so there's places that, I mean, I'm okay around here, but I could be dumb as dirt in New York City because they don't know anything about reloading or shooting, except for Kevin, our New York City reloader. But
Yeah.
it's all relative. So there's places in this world, Jeremy, where people have never heard of Stephen King or Edgar Allan Poe, and you would be a wealth of knowledge to them. So,
That's right.
everything's relative.
If I'm not mistaken, and Uncle Jim, no, you're not an idiot. And yeah, and I don't know why that it tried to hide the comment. I don't know why it tried to do that. Only words I have certain words that I personally do not like. I don't like the N word, but I had someone come onto my chat that was dropping it a lot, and then tried to run the male term for a male dog, right behind it to get past the YouTube filter. And I had to block that word and that word, those two words combined, and that's the only words I have blocked. Like no words, and Uncle Jim's comment popped up like that. I don't know why.
Well, while you were sitting here doing all that, Jamie, I happened to look down and I saw this pencil here, and I noticed that it has the HB on there. So I figured I'd try it out on this Maxi Ball, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm gonna. and it's putting a little mark on there.
Did
I
it
don't know if
roll up? Yeah, it rolled some up on the end. That's what you're looking for.
Yep.
Now, what you want to do is find the softest pencil that'll do that. You want
So,
that.
well,
You want that curl because you're looking to cut it, not scratch it. So
okay.
you're looking for the softest pencil that'll cut it. And I always file it because your antimony and your tin tends to migrate to the outside as it's cooling. So
Okay.
the hardest part of the bullet's going to be the outside.
The outer. Yeah.
So that's
why
the reason I filed it.
That's why a lot of people say don't. If you're going to be using cap and ball revolvers, don't use wheel weights because that happens. The tin antimony in them spread to the outside. But if you're like saying using a patch round ball, you can get away with it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or if
But
you're wanting like a military rifle and you add, I think for some British rifles like the Henry Martini, I think the historical lead was 12 part leads, 1 part tin and antimonium mix. If I'm not mistaken, West Covina could probably tell me if I'm wrong right off the bat. But if I'm not mistaken, that's what it was. And if I'm not saying that's also the load for, let me double check on that one. Do this. But I think it was also the lead hardness for, the Sharps carbines and the other like that. I'm double checking that. I love Google. Lead. It would be lead hardness. No. How would I type this in? This. But if I'm not mistaken, it was like they would add tin to help fill out the mold.
yeah, it gives it a little more viscosity, for lack of a better word. Miss Kitty, where do you get some of that stuff? The hypercube of monkeys?
Apparently, she's bored.
Well, obviously we all are, but I'm fixing to have to go cook supper, so y'all gonna have to.
I'm about to
pick
have
up.
to. I'm about to have to go eat supper.
Yeah, I'm going to have to fix up something here soon myself.
20 and 1 for the lead. For sharps. Okay.
20-1 lead 10. That's going to be about a in the pencil set. It's going to be 3B. It's going to be about a 10 BHN. So
that's pretty soft.
Just a little bit softer than wheel weights.
So, but still not as soft as pure lead. So
yeah, it's going to be harder than.
I could probably put maybe if off the top of my head math is right, maybe to a pound of pure lead, maybe I have 4 wheel weights per pound if my math is correct. Uncle Jim asked for an invite.
Can you do that? I'm
I'm
thinking you're going to have to. Let me see what I can do.
I think you can.
Let me see if I can send him a link.
Okay, if not, I'll need his stuff so I can. We're working on getting you on here, Uncle Jim. But anyway, anyone looking for a good reading recommendation, I would highly recommend any William H. Johnstone, Preacher, Smoke Jensen, any of his books. They have a lot of good vocabulary, so it's not like you're reading books. But you're not reading like highly sophisticated textbooks. It's that good middle ground. Okay, I think she's talking about the hypercube of monkeys. I kind of don't. I'm kind of scared to look that up because I got tricked to look up Two Girls One Cup one time, and no, I still have memories. I still have horrible memories from that. But those were the early days of YouTube. I'm scared to look up stuff people suggest for me nowadays.
No, bad, no.
No. That's kill it with fire. No bad, no.
Kill it with fire.
And then drop Thor's hammer on top of it.
Right.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, Uncle Jim, I sent you a link. I sent him one to email and a text on his phone, so he ought to be in here shortly.
Okay, Vanessa Kitty, but I'm just saying that's kind of why I don't really look up stuff on live streams anymore because, yeah, I don't trust. Not that I don't trust you. It's just I've been fooled before. I check that stuff off when I'm not on a live stream and be like, no, because when I do a review or something of it, I give my honest opinion. If I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. You know, like I was given literally for free, like a mask that's supposed to help you, which I use actually for lead. When I'm having, it's not a lot of wind for like casting bullets. It's a fast act safety mask. Ooh, pretty puppy. I got sent that for free. I got sent like 3 of those for like free. And like a bunch of stuff to test for it. And I gave my honest opinion, and the guy said he sent me like $150 check, and I told him why did you send me the check? I mean, I did this for free. This was just supposed to be for free, you know, nothing like that. I wasn't supposed to get paid or anything. He says, well, since you did that review and everything and test with it, our sales saw a 10% increase, so we decided to pay you for it. Take it as a donation.
Cool.
I'm like, the check's made. If it goes, it goes. If not, oh well. I ain't out the $150.
Yeah, there's big drama in YouTube land right now. We got some folks fussing with Iraq Vet 8888, Forged in Freedom.
What's going on with that? I haven't heard that. I mean, this is literally the first time I've been on YouTube all day.
It was last week. It's old news by now. Yeah. Apparently, they're all arguing and fussing. I don't deal with drama and politics, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
me out of all that.
I also watch because I'm younger than probably both of y'all. I watch gaming. I like to watch some gaming from time to time, right? Just to relax. And there's a whole bunch of these channels going after one of the YouTubers I watch, and I watched their side of the video, but their arguments, they're attacking this guy for stuff he did before he was on YouTube. Okay, and started and even apologized for some of the stuff he done and took it down. He's admitted, I'm a human. I made a mistake. I got caught on it, and learn from it. And hi, Uncle Jim.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got off work about 3 hours ago.
All right. Yeah.
We got
Most excellent.
Vanessa Kitty.
So, Jeremy, what are your work hours, man? You're in Arkansas?
Yeah, I work from 5 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. Well, about 1:30 to 1:45 in the afternoon, and then get home about 2 o'clock. Monday through Thursday, and then I get home about 3 o'clock Thursday and Friday, and then I'm off Saturday and Sunday.
Well, when I grow up, I want to be like Uncle Jim and be retired and just play with casting and loading and shooting and tractors and
I was busy
four-wheelers. What'd you do today, man?
Well, I was cleaning guns for a change. That was one thing. One after another after another. It's about time. Some of them have been a year.
You don't count them when you're cleaning them, do you?
No. Me
either.
I look at one and say,
they...
oh, this needs cleaning.
Well, you know what they say. If you know how many you have, you don't have enough. And I messed up about 3 or 4 months ago and started counting them. But luckily for me, I forgot how many. I forgot the number, so I don't have to go buy anything or sell anything. So we good, man.
I don't keep count for the sure fact that when someone asks me how many guns you have, I can honestly say, I have guns. I have a lot, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But I made a cardinal boo-boo with black powder, my black powder rifles. But I was able to fix it pretty easily. I was letting my sharp soak and fell asleep for a 4-hour nap.
Oh. Well, what were you soaking it with?
Hot soapy water.
Oh. Well, as long as it's submerged. As long as it's ocean water.
I had it in the tub and it drank. It like leaked itself out in the 4 hours.
Oh man.
Ooh.
I mean, I got it fixed. I got it all back together, cleaned up and back together. I mean, here it is right here. All it did was patina the barrel a little better. I mean, made it look more antique. That's all it really did. I ain't gonna I'm not gonna re-blue it ever. So I just rub a wax coating on it before I go shoot it. In between shootings, so that patina, it has that kind of like looks like a gun from the Civil War, but it's actually not. I mean, it's clearly marked IBA everywhere. It's a reproduction from the 70s. The only gun I have that's older than this one is that Marlin 22 WMR that my grandpa left me when he passed.
I hope this works. I'm trying the Chromebook camera, Jamie.
You looking good, man.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it's flashing a little bit in transition between you guys. Hey, Michael.
Hey, what's going on?
So I guess Michael's officially broke into our reloading community. He's one of us now. He made an Uncle Jim hat chat. So Did he make the whole 4 hours? I fell asleep before it was over with.
We made the whole 8 hours.
Yeah, we shut down after 4 and then talked for another 4. And I thought I was going to get some sleep for a change. Nope.
Man alive.
I
Y'all,
think I went 6 hours on an Uncle Jim chat. I think when I was on there.
That was a
Yep.
lot.
You would have went the whole 8 if you didn't come in late. Yeah. That was ice cream night.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
think
was-
I made it 4. That's about as long as I can do it. And I owe you an apology, Uncle Jim. I wasn't able to get a mullet, so I had to set this last one out.
You saw Nathan with the Foreign Legion hat.
I did.
Hey, you guys are
Yeah.
talking pencils. I made this yesterday. It's ugly, but I wanted it retro looking, kind of like an old machinist shop or something. So,
There you
um,
I like that. I like that.
so it has all the numbers of the pencils here, but below it has the BHN of each. So I don't need a list with me, and I can just stick it somewhere.
go. Nice.
So that was a little retirement project yesterday.
Hey, I
Yeah, I got a grip.
take one.
What's that?
Said I'd take one. I need one of those myself.
Yeah, I just punched them out and then blackened it with paint and sanded it off. But I think I'm just going to keep it like that instead of something real pretty. It works though. I got tired of fumbling for the pencils. So when you got one out, you know which one it is and what BHN. And it fits up out of the way. Another
This
thing
is
I
what
got to do is fix these grips. So these are huge. I got to grind them down, and they're sloppy, but they're pretty wood. And so I'm going to AccuGlass inside in the frame of the gun. That goes on this one right here. My boy,
Ooh, that is pretty.
Red Hawk.
Nice.
And so that's another project.
That's going to look good. That is nice wood.
Yeah,
it is.
but I got these used on eBay, and these grips are huge. I mean, I don't know, and I got pretty big hands, but look at that. That's huge. So I'm going to do some removal and shaping, and yeah.
You going to get rid of them finger grooves?
The boy likes the finger grooves, and we like the Tyler T right here, so you don't get your knuckles whacked. On the factory grips, you know, you got this slop here, so we like that. And I can't find any Tyler T's. They're kind of hard to get now, or expensive.
What caliber is that?
Those are just the inserts that look just like this part right here. That go in your grip on the front. That's 44 Maggie.
Yeah, you need good grips on that.
That's for these bad boys right here. That'll stop anything in my state and anywhere else. So,
I got a rifle that can do that and hunt buffalo.
yeah, that's the.
I got to do the same thing on my Remington. It's like a high spot, and it kind of cuts into your finger as you shoot it.
Mm.
Like that little spot right there. It's going to take me a little bit with some sandpaper, but you're putting my little project to shame, Uncle Jim. I mean, I made me a tobacco pouch or a ball holder for muzzle loaders.
There you go. That's nice. What's
And
it?
even-
Leather or what?
Well, this is just like couch leather, so it's, it's genuine couch leather, like that.
There you go.
The very thin top layer of the cow.
Hey,
Oh, what's his name? Verchera. I forget his name. There used to be a show where they're in New York, and his son's called Rat Boy. They call him Rat Boy. Anyway, they take junk and then they make it into something else and go to the flea market and sell it. And this guy's a genius. He actually knows my son. He had a TV show. And what he did once that was so funny is they're in downtown, and on the side of the sidewalk is a couch, a leather couch, and it says free on it. He gets out of the car, pulls his knife out, and just rips the covers off of the couch. Did you see that, Michael? And I laughed so hard. And it's brilliant, except for the poor people trying to get rid of the couch. You can never get rid of the couch now. He just skinned it. And anyway, him and my son know each other. They talk all the time. They watch each other on Instagram and all that. But I thought that was a funny thing. So I told my son to tell him, because he was texting him or whatever. I said, tell him your dad loved the couch thing.
Well, I got the leather to redo this right here because it's all cut up. I got this literally on the side of the road. It was someone just threw it out there because I didn't want it. It was still work. I threw it in and took it home. And so I just got it to redo this top part where all these cuts are. You know, make it look.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
well, I thought it was a brilliant idea to get leather. It's just wait for a couch on the side of the road. It's so bad. So bad.
I was out walking my dog one night, and I'm coming up through the alley over here, and there's this dark green leather sofa sitting out there, and I'm like, man, that's a lot of really good leather to just end up in. I snuck back out there. I waited till after dark. I snuck back out there with a box cutter, and I just.
Yeah.
Hey,
I take like my old boots and make like little gun holsters out of them for like just like dust cover holsters.
Yeah.
For like my guns.
But that guy's show was so cool because he was a genius at making stuff out of junk and turning it into something really cool. Even one time in his shop, he found a rat behind a bunch of stuff, and it was flattened. It was totally flat rat. And so he epoxied it in a coffee table. So he had this rat. It was so funny.
Wow.
The guy's funny. I don't know why the show didn't go more than 2 years, but really good stuff.
Fellows, I hate to leave good company, but I'm going to have to go help wife with supper. If y'all still here when I get done, I'll be back.
Wow, it's that time already, huh?
Well, if Uncle Jim's here, we'll probably be here 8 hours.
No, I still have stuff to do, so. Okay, Jamie.
All right, Jamie.
Y'all
Good.
have fun, and I'll check and see if y'all still on when I get done.
All right. Take care.
Bye, guys. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
But now, how did I've been meaning to ask you, how did those buckets work? Because I'm moving all my stuff, so I didn't get to show it in my last video. But those buckets, I know they work pretty good for black powder rounds, but the black powder is slower than smokeless. How are they working for you, like catching your lead for you?
Well, I used one bucket. It was slightly smaller than a 5-gallon, and it was doing fine until I started chewing at it with a 9mm AR, and the dirt just kind of left a hole. It didn't settle in on itself. Sand would be better, or the rubber stuff. Georgia Boy 44 has been doing the rubber mulch. So I'm going to go to where I'm at. I'm shooting up on a hill, and whatever angle I'm at, I could go through the side of the bucket. So I'm going to go with a bin tote this time and take a shovel up with me. and put plywood on the front and the inside and screw it together. So when it starts getting shut up, I just staple targets to it. And that way I have more dirt and it's contained. It's like a block of berm. I'm going to try that next.
I like to see that video. I can't wait to see that video.
So that's another project, but it's raining, so I'm not going out there.
Yeah, well, apparently Vanessa Kitty wants to see me take the sharps out to 800 yards, so I got to find a place I can even do that with.
Yeah, I don't. I'd have to drive some out to the desert, do that.
Well, I mean, for on this rifle, I'd have to have it all the way up and be looking at the top part right there, and it's literally like lobbing a grenade.
Mm-hmm.
So if I got a hit, but there is historical account of guys getting hits with the carbines out to 1,000 yards. So, but to do that, you had to know what you were doing.
Yeah, you're going to need a hill that's dusty so you can see the dust cloud so you know how to adjust to it.
Yeah,
and then something that makes a loud gong.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably going to go to the scrapyard and buy like some thick metal, like some pieces, and just stick on a hill somewhere and that's 800 yards. Just
yeah.
That way, if I hit it, it makes a loud noise. If not, I see dirt. I might be able to talk too much. Go ahead, Michael. Sorry.
I was saying, get yourself a good spotter scope.
Yeah. Well, I've got a good scope out. I know it'll go out that far. I just the mount on one side of it doesn't want to stay on the rifle that it's supposed to be on. It keeps sliding off. Jeez. So the screw is, I think, is what's wrong with it. But it's oh, here, I got it right here.
Oh. Can you all hear that?
No, what was it?
My dog snoring.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of these old Tabasco or Tasco, however you say that.
Yeah.
This back one, this one right here, just keeps sliding. And just it
allows
it.
You need. Yeah, they probably came with cheap rings, but the old Tascos made in Japan are pretty good. I think I have one somewhere.
This is made in Taiwan.
Yeah, they went Japan, Taiwan, and China, I think.
Well, this one, I know this scope's older than me. I know it's older because it's been on the 22 WMR that I got left longer than I've been on live. So it's over 26 years old. And you can, and these, I don't think these are the original clamps that's on it because I can see my grandfather's handiwork. He was not gentle on anything.
Trying to see if I have some rings here. Keep an eye for decent rings that'll hold up that are cheap. Keep an eye at Walmart, the Remington quad locks. No, Weaver quad locks. And you can find them on the clearance section every once in a while. And I got them for $3 for the set. And they got double rings, so they don't go anywhere. And normally they're about $9, but keep an eye out. You just got to get the right heights ones.
Well, that's yeah. If I can get one that where I can use the iron sights for close range, that'd be nice. Because then I could actually sight in the irons, know where the iron sights are.
They do have a see-through. Yeah, they do have a see-through kind, but you get about that much window, half inch.
That's more than having the back sight folded down and not being able to see through it at all. Pair of Can you see the comments, Uncle Jim?
Yeah, I'm kind of missing out on what Kitty's saying. Miss Kitty, I found a pair of binoculars for $3, and I've since bought some other ones, and they're not as good as the ones I bought for $3 at a thrift store. And they were made in Japan, and I tried to find the exact pair on eBay and couldn't, not at a good price. So I took a chance and got some other Japan binoculars, and they're not as good as the $3 set I found at the thrift store. They are so clear and so nice. They 7 power, I think, 7 by 30 something.
Well, I don't even know what that power is, because literally the only thing on it is the name, inspected, and made in Taiwan. That's literally all it is. But I know I can see out to about good 500, 600, 700 yards with it easy.
Well, is it got an adjustment ring? It's probably a 4 power then.
No adjustment ring. It's just
it's a 4 power. Yeah, it's a 4 power. I put all my scopes and rings away, otherwise I'd show you.
But it's a nice scope. I mean, it works. It's been through a lot. I know that, but it works.
Yeah.
It was attached to a Marlin 780, I believe it is. Let me go check. It's up.
Yeah, I need a nice piece of glass. My 308.
Well, Kenny sure likes that one scope that's like $35. Shoots 1,000 yards with it. What's it called now? I can't think of nothing.
That SWCF or something like that.
No, it's not. This is a cheapo. No, I can't think of it. But he has several of them. If you watch Willie's latest vid when he's shooting and he's looking through, he's on the hood of a car. He says what kind it is. But I haven't tried one, but they swear by it.
Sorry, I stage my guns in my house. It's in locked places. But no, that was on Marlin Model 783. Let's try it for right here. Mm-hmm. Nice. The saying, my grandpa got this when my mother was 15.
Yeah.
Okay, my mother just commented that scope was originally on a 50 cal muzzleloader. He got it for free because the guy couldn't keep it in focus. Yeah.
Well, if it's show and tell time, it's a 1939 Mossberg 22 bolt action.
Nice.
We call it
22 LR, 22 short, LR, WMR, what?
Yeah, it'll hold 20 22s. It'll hold 22 longs, and it'll hold 30 shorts. So it shoots
This one will shoot shorts, but you got to not shorts, shorts and long rifle, but you got to single feed them. But it takes this right here, the 22 WMR Magnum, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so that's a Magnum.
Yeah, it's. I've taken many squirrels and possums with this rifle.
Yeah.
Holds 14 rounds in the 2+1. Very, very nice rifle.
I want to
That was my grandpa's. This was my grandpa's trap line and fishing line or trot line rifle. It went with us literally everywhere to the woods, and he'd carry that, and I carry a 410 single shot shotgun.
Okay, here's old scopes. This is another Mossberg. This is the military training 22, 44. See that scope? That's a Mossberg 4-power scope. See it long and skinny like the old days?
Yeah.
And then on the rear, I got a peep sight here that flips out if the scope's not on there. See? And then the other rifle I showed you, the front sight has different apertures you can flip up, like round or all kinds.
That's pretty sweet.
Yep. I was going to do a video on those, and that's why they're sitting out right now.
Well, that's a nice one. But this one right here, this one I got, the rifling was destroyed in it, pitted, everything. I mean, was left loaded for God knows how long. Well, for so long that the breech plug sealed in it, this muzzle loader, and all the rifling was basically shot out of it. And so I had a buddy of mine smooth bore it out and made it into a muzzleloading shotgun for me. It's 16, if not mistaken, it's either a 16 or it's not that big of a bore. I mean, that's the whole bore right there. I'm not mistaken, it's about a 16 gauge or 28 gauge, something like that.
Or 16, yeah.
And trying to find loads for that are black powder are kind of hard. I mean, I've found a few, but none that ain't got a something that's meant for a little bit of a heavier gun.
Yeah.
And it's because 100 grains out of there's its max charge, and then on top of triple aught buck, that's got some kick.
Yeah.
And this is I mean, that rifle was made the day after I was born. I am a day older than that rifle. I will probably never ever get rid of that rifle. Well, shotgun now. It is. I mean, how many can you actually find that's dated the day after you were born? I mean, that's. It's a very nice. It's just that kind of, and that's like the first muzzleloader I bought when I got back into shooting a lot. Like not like besides like that, like 22s and shotguns.
I'm not sure on what the oldest gun I have, but I know for a fact that my Griswold and Gunnison was made in 1980.
1980s or 80?
1980.
Oh, okay. Griswold. That reminds me of something.
It's a Confederate revolver copy, if I'm not mistaken. It was supposed to be a copy of the Colt Navy, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you had that in a video.
Yeah, I think it was the bourbon and something like that, or
You had a video like 6-pack or something, weren't you showing that? Well, I don't remember the receiver that being brass.
Yeah.
That's nice. It looks nice, real nice.
Not mistaken, aren't they most of them historically made in 44?
No, they were 36 caliber. Like
Yeah.
Colt Navy, 51 Navy ripoff.
Yeah.
And then the Dance brothers stole this copy and made it themselves. They're the ones that do the round barrel with a steel receiver. But this is this is basically like Confederate model. This was made by this one's made by Pieta. That was imported by Navy Arms Company. Rich Field.
So it's Navy Arms demands a high quality.
Yeah, I mean, for being as old as it is, I mean, it's still in pretty darn good shape. It fired well. when I went out to Southern Illinois to hang out, to meet up with them fellas out there, Pro Carry Trucker, I let him fire it, and it fired flawlessly.
Yeah, I have a question. How do y'all keep y'all's wind, like the wind down in y'all's videos?
It just wasn't very windy that day.
Yeah, I don't try and control it whatsoever. And it can get windy here.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like it's always my luck that in town where I live, there'd be no wind. But as soon as okay, I can make videos. I'm gonna go out to the range today. Get out there. The wind's blowing 15, between 5 to 15 miles an hour. The next 3 videos that I put up, I just said, screw it. I'm making the videos because I'm just gonna have a fun range day. Screw it. I answered Wes Covina's answer. I answered a challenge video that I was issued. And then just taught my brother how to shoot a single action revolver. And let him shoot that, and then recorded a little bit of that. Had him shoot the sharps, which I find I was near the end of the answering Wes Covina's. He said that has a lot of recoil. The sharps. I think honestly, I believe a 20 gauge has more recoil than the sharps.
Yeah, for wind noise, you can just get a microphone. Are you using a phone for a camera?
No, I've got one. There it is. I got one of these handy cams. I caught it on sale at Walmart.
I used to have a handy cam.
Well,
before
when I'm recording
cell phones. 2 handy cams.
Well, I got this because the wind was so horrible in those last videos. Like the one that I did this one, it's not as bad, but I also had a big guy sitting there behind the camera most of the time in a car behind him.
Yeah, microphones are going to be tough. With a cell phone, you could do the plug-in mic or the what do you call it? Bluetooth.
Yeah. You can try to, fashion a little windbreak or something to, put around or on one side, the direction the wind's blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe to.
I thought about just putting up a tent, a lean-to tent behind it, but then I'm like, I got this huge, long, straight, 100 yards spot in the back part of my property that I'm not using for really anything. It's got part of a berm already made. I just got to build it up. Why am I not? And what I'll be shooting at, I'm protected from the wind most of the time. Why am I not using that?
There you go. Why are you not using that?
Yeah, you could put your camera in a cardboard box. It might help.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a box, or just get some wire and fashion take some saran wrap and
then the box goes tumbling down the field. Weighted down with the brick.
Yeah, and it's what the best thing about where I go shoot at. Like all around me is field. So even if I miss the target or it hits the berm and ricochets off, the nearest house is 4 or 5 miles. And I'm usually shooting the opposite way of the nearest house.
Vanessa Kitty wants to know if you can put a fuzzy thing on the microphone. It's probably in the camera.
Yeah, it's probably not an external mic.
Yeah.
I might be able to.
My wrist.
I think I'd have to look at the products, but I might be able to get one where I can hook it to it. Yeah, I might. I don't know. I have to look at. I have to go on their website and see what accessories I can get for it.
Yeah.
Oh, my camera's pretty good. I got it turned halfway down.
Yeah, I mean you're coming out all right.
I'm waiting for it to crap out and do the green screen on me again. It's blinking.
Oh, at least it doesn't. It didn't go like your computer screen just like shatter from the inside.
Yeah, I have a bandwidth I can adjust, and I got it kind of medium high, and I'm waiting for it to. I was thinking maybe I had it cranked all the way up, and that's what made it give out. I don't know.
I don't even know what mine set it. I have not really messed with anything. I'm gonna just drop mine down just a little bit. There we go.
All right, but I noticed the last few hangouts I've been on, after a little while, all of a sudden I get kicked off for some reason or another. My full screen goes black, and then my home screen comes up, and then I got to go back and jump back onto the chat.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people with that problem.
Notice though, when I do or when that happens, my phone is kind of hot, so maybe it's just like overheating or something.
Yeah, that could be it. It live is really tough on the devices. It wears the battery quick. Hey, is it still snowing where you are, Michael?
No, but all day today. It's still cold, so it was raining all day, and we're looking at thunderstorms and rain pretty much all week.
Yeah, we have rain today and tomorrow, so I'm trying to do indoor stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll keep that up there. That stuff just left here.
Yeah.
I don't want to see rain for about 3 more weeks. I got a garden to put in. I got to put in tomatoes, cucumbers, tomatoes, cantaloupe, cucumbers, squash, peppers. Yeah, I don't need no rain right now, and I'm doing this all old school. I'm trying to make videos about how to do it like with no modern tools except for like what you could have found like in the 1800s.
Are you going to put a fish down like the engines? I lay the fish down and you plant the plant for fertilizer. That's what they came up with, fish fertilizer.
It works. I've seen it done before.
Well, that's how they survived, yeah. And they had lots of fish, I guess. I don't know.
I think that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was like tribes that would live next to like highly populated. And I think it was like any leftover fish from the night before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because leftovers back then did not last very long. Unless you made jerky.
Well, they dried the fish and nailed the buffalo whenever they needed to, feed the group, I guess. We wiped out the buffalo, and so they had nothing. That's how we annihilated them. So,
yeah. In some places, they're coming back enough that they're allowing like maybe 1 or 2 a year being took down.
Yeah, buffalo is awesome. I love buffalo meat.
I might be able to go gator hunting this year.
Bear?
Gator, alligator.
Oh, gator.
Yeah. They're starting to become.
Shoot them.
Well, they're starting to become. They brought them in to control the beaver. Yeah. The gators just left the beavers alone.
So now you got beaver. You're up to your elbows in gators and beavers, huh?
Yeah, there's like a $15 tag on beavers every winter. Oh, I sometimes take off work to go because I make more hunting beavers and other wild nuisance animals than I do at my job.
Yep. And beaver pelts are nice. Beaver meat is pretty good from what I hear. I've never had it myself, but I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it has to be skinned and gutted properly, or it is nasty.
Yep.
If it is not done right, you will throw it up. Because it is like, because kind of like picking up a horse apple and putting it in your mouth.
Yeah, never tried it.
Yeah, never tried.
You think they taste like trees?
Tastes like-
Yeah. I usually just tan the hides out I get and sell them, but this year I'm going to keep them because I want some, especially deer, because I want to make me some buckskins.
Yeah.
I need to walk about. I'll just turn my camera off for a minute here. There we go.
Well, this last year, deer skin was only, unless you were like putting out like high grade stuff, and it was like you already had it cut out to be made into deerskin shirts to be sold to people that do rendezvous stuff. It was selling for next to nothing around here. I mean, coyote was selling for more.
Yeah.
And we can hunt coyotes all year long because they are a nuisance problem.
Yeah, I haven't seen coyotes. I heard them once here, but I haven't seen any.
Well, if you've heard one, most likely there's about 5.
Yeah, but I think the residents keep the population down because there's cows and sheep and
Yeah, well,
So,
just keep an
we'll
eye
look-
out for that kitty cat. Just keep your cat. Just keep an eye on the cat because they will eat
yeah,
anything they can get.
yeah.
Vanessa, you went to a fur rendezvous auction in Alaska 5 years in a row. Did you get anything? Ow.
Fur rendezvous.
Yeah, we don't have a rendezvous here in Arkansas. I'm thinking about joining a muzzleloading shooting group and seeing if they wouldn't mind. That would be something that we could, after I've been there a while, something we could start. Because there's not cowboy action. If I want to do that, I have to go all the way down to Texarkana. If I went, where I'm at, there's not a lot of shooting events unless it's 3-gun or 2-gun. Oh, you're lucky. I don't have any. We can't hunt foxes where I'm at. They're illegal to hunt. They're considered an endangered species in Arkansas. They're only time you can kill them is if they're in your hen house and killing your chickens. And then you have
are cool though. Is Kitty? I can't read the side chat. Is she she likes to shoot fox?
she went to a rendezvous and got some.
Kitty, they're so cute, Kitty. We had one that always came around, but I haven't seen him this year.
Yeah, they're cute until they're eating about $1,000 worth of chicken.
They won't attack cats though, because cats have claws. My son looked it up. They won't mess with cats.
They also won't mess with big dogs either. She says, "Aw, cute, but make fine clothing." So does Coyote.
They're
I've
good
seen
looking. That's why it's cute. You making an outfit, Kitty? Yeah, I don't think I could nail the fox.
All right.
She made some mittens and mucklocks. She hunts them in Alaska. Now, what was you saying, Michael? Sorry.
I was saying I have a silver fox pelt that I bought at from a furrier at a Renaissance fair.
What I saw something I would like to do is get a coyote this year. If I see a coyote, get it and turn it. One, because coyote meat's good.
Hey, I like your pot hangers, Michael.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Let's see that. They're twisted.
Say something, Michael.
Yeah, you got to say something. You're on mute. Well, I guess I can click on you.
There you go. I was muted. Yeah, those are this is a wrought iron.
Nice. Nice pans, too. Look at you go. Did you do that or your wife?
Actually, those are my uncle's. The wrought iron that was made by an older gentleman that he was one of our neighbors, or well, one of my uncle's neighbors. This was before we moved in.
Having burger, are you?
Yeah, I got to make dinner for my dad.
Yeah, those pans. I like those pans at the bottom, too. Those are cool. Those small ones.
Oh yeah, the flat pans.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
nice.
These are they got the that's dirty as heck, but the what is it, tin lined or whatever.
Hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, those are nice racks. Very nice.
Yep. I enjoy it. I'm the one that generally cooks.
I got it.
My uncle doesn't really know how to cook. My dad, well,
I gotta take something out there and see if it.
he's just got too many ailments to be standing for too long to cook.
Only thing I have a problem with, I don't see a single cast iron skillet up there.
All my cast irons put away because we made the horrible mistake of getting one of these ranges that has the glass top. And,
Oh no!
Scratches it.
well, no, it's not so much that it scratches it. They're too heavy. The element in there won't.
Oh, gotcha.
Otherwise, I would use cast iron because I love cast iron, and I have a real nice set of cast iron, but it's all tucked under the stairs right now.
You know how you get your cast iron for cheap?
For cheap?
You cast it.
No, you go to the sporting goods section and you don't pay 20 bucks for a pan this small. You pay 20 bucks for a pan this big.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have went to the cooking section, looked at pans there because I was going to get my mom some. $40 for some of them, right?
Yep.
I go to the sporting goods because I need to pick up a box of 20 gauge for her. And I'm just looking, and the same exact pan. Oh, no, it wasn't a pan. It was a Dutch oven. Was there for 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Right. She uses it.
That Ozark Trail, the big 18-inch, 3-inch pans, the big pans with the little handle on the front and then the long handle. $18 or something like that. $17.
Yeah, but try to get.
They're thick as the Lodge. They're a little thinner, but I mean, for 18, that wasn't bad at all.
No, I bought my mom, like I said, it was like a Dutch oven, like 20 bucks. She has literally built a campfire in the fire pit that we have out in our front yard and cooked food in it just because I got it for her. We have like an old, like one of those big hibachi things that the legs gave out on, and we use it just to burn like sticks and stuff. She filled that full, made a big old fire, like burned down the embers, and sat out there and cooked supper that night. I think it was beans. First thing she cooked in it. We literally had cowboy made beans, and they were, oh my god, freaking delicious. And But the thing is, it's got those like legs on them. Oh, that just looks too good. Michael, you're muted again.
Well, he's probably sizzling.
Not yet, but I was moving some stuff around. Didn't want to make some noise, but I got to pull this out of the freezer for tomorrow or the day after.
Oh. Ooh, I could. A little lemon.
Yep. I came from Washington, so, and my wife's dad was a guide, so for steelhead, salmon. So they always had salmon. We love salmon. Yeah. She cooks it really good too.
Did I mess this up? Did I lock it on me trying to find him? Trying to see that while he was muted.
No, I think if he says something, he'll show up.
What's up? Or did I mute myself again?
No, there it is. Okay. Oh, no, it wasn't switching. That's what you were talking and it wasn't switching. I forgot my replays on like a 60-second delay. Because if not, it would lag too much.
Cat, you're not getting up here. Oh.
You want baked or you want some fries?
Okay, now it's just showing Uncle Jim.
Uh-oh.
There it goes.
Well,
okay.
Click on yourself or.
Oh, yeah. Watch. I'll mute myself.
Well, no, don't mute yourself. But if you click on the screens, and it'll automatically. Kitty's got a wrench here too. Hey, Kitty. Keep the trolls away, huh? Well, I should go. I just realized I sprained my wrist, and I got to put ice on it. And it's my right hand too.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. I was cleaning and doing other projects, and I don't know, but there's a bulge on it, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just
sprained my wrist, and I got to put ice on it.
Yeah, I just got told supper's done, so I gotta get off here. I gotta end this and
I don't know.
eat.
Cleaning and doing other projects, and I don't know, but there's a bulge on it.
But you take care of yourself, Uncle Jim.
Yeah. All right. I think that's my microphone. Hang on.
Oh, that's me. I forgot to turn my playback down.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, guys, it was fun. It honestly was.
Yeah, I just popped on YouTube, taking a break to have a sandwich, and saw that you guys were on live. So
Yeah, I gotta add. I didn't know who all was gonna pop on. I was gonna have Michael Saenz. JH said something about popping on if we were still on. The first one, it went wonky, and then so I just said coffee and live stream with. And then so I could put all who came on. Now I got to go back and put all the people's name in it after. Oh, yeah. Because I like it. If someone comes on, I like to give them recognition. Like, hey, yeah, this person was on. This is who I was, talking to. And now I got to get Michael's channel description. I got to put a bunch of people's link in the description now for their channel so that people can find them find y'all easier. But anyway, I don't even know how long we've been on, but it's been fun.
Yeah, man. It was a good
But
chat.
why don't you start saying goodbye, Michael, since you got to start cooking, since you're cooking first.
Yep, I'm already cooking. So thanks again for having me on, Jeremy. It was great to see JH586 hop on for a while, and we got Uncle Jim on. It was great to see you as well. And yeah, hopefully I'll have some more videos coming up soon. I'm gonna start getting my reloading stuff going for my 45 Colt, and I just need to get me some powder, and I'm ready to go. I already got a whole bunch of casings primed, and I need to just the ones that I shot over the weekend, last weekend, I got to clean up and deprime and get those all fixed up and ready to go, and I'll be ready to rock and roll and start developing some loads for that one. And when we first got on, we were talking about, or I was talking to Jeremy about that RC conversion cylinder. At first, I had made the mistake of on the manual, it gave a recommended load of 750 to 850 feet per second. I thought that was a maximum limit, but I was wrong. So I might be going a little hotter than 850, but I probably won't exceed 900, or actually I probably won't exceed 890 as far as feet per second. But I'm looking to develop some loads for that, and then maybe later on down the line, I had originally was going to try to get me a Winchester Type 73 model in 45 caliber, so I can get some hot loads set up for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up going a different route, and hopefully by June I'll be showing that off what I got. I'm paying it off right now in payment, so.
Yeah, you can load 45 Colt pretty hot, so.
Yeah. Yeah, because, well, the whole idea came from, there was a discussion I had come across. Somebody was talking about how, the 45 Colt was kind of an anemic round and this and that and yada yada, and that's why,
Bullshit.
No, it's not.
It's
a
not.
thumper.
Yeah, it's definitely a thumper.
It-
Heck, even
45 Colt has saved my life.
What's that, Jeremy?
45 Colt has saved my life. I had a guy shooting at me with a 9mm. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, but I shot him one time in the gut. I'm still here. He's 6 feet under. So that's why I trust 45 Colt over 9mm.
Well, I look at it like this: 45 Colt was saving and putting down a lot of lives for a long time before any of these other, modern loads started coming around.
Okay, I think we've hit that mark where it stops transitioning people, because all I'm seeing on the playback is my ugly mug. So I guess it's Uncle Jim's time to say bye-bye, because he's got to go ice his wrist, and then I got to eat because I'm hungry. This is literally the first thing I've eaten all day.
Okay, nice chat. Good to see you guys on, and I'll see you guys next time. Just got a text from Timothy. I got to check that out. PC Bullet Empire.
The Emperor.
Yep. Okay, you guys. It's been fun. Have a good dinner, Michael.
Thank you very much.
And Jeremy.
Definitely get some ice on that wrist.
Yeah, you take care of yourself, Uncle Jim.
Yep, have shoot left-handed.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I gotta go eat because this is the first time I've eaten all day.
Okay. Good night. Good night, Miss Kitty.
Night, Kitty. Good night, anyone who's watching. Hope you all have enjoyed. It was fun talking to everybody. Maybe Uncle Jim will let me on a live chat, or maybe I have to send him some lead to get on another one of those.
Oh, here we go. You're sounding like Chap. Sounding like Chap. I have an idea for next week. So
I'm playing with you, Uncle Jim. I'm playing with you.
I have an idea for next week's theme. So we'll see. Or this week's. We'll see. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
guys.
Bye, everybody. May your aim be true and keep your powder dry.